Hey everybody, this is Frillioth and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. It's happened again. I'd love to be able to start an episode with good news, but it's happened again. I came on the other day only to find that all my villagers have despawned again, which is a nightmare. It's happened to a lot of people, and the guys, bless them, they don't know what's causing it. It hasn't happened to all of my villagers this time though. The villagers in the iron farm are still there, so are the villagers in the breeder and the villager farming, but every villager who was in a minecart plus the villager who was by the doors in the infinite villagers breeder have gone. So we don't know why, but I'm sure we'll be able to get them back. So anyway, that's a good way to start, I suppose. I want to do a few things today. First of all, I want to fight the wither. We've got some skulls. We've got 3 skulls. So I want to fight the wither. Yay! So we'll do that first. Then I want to finish off the tunnel that we started in the last episode. I toyed with the idea of using trapdoors. I'm going to use carpet, not trapdoors. I'll talk while I'm running. So I want to use carpet instead of trapdoors because it just looks nicer, which I'll show you in a second. So that's how it looks at the moment, and I've decided I'm going to have the red carpet going down, again just to give you an idea of speed, but I have to put string. I can't just put the carpet directly on top of the ice. Well, I can, but that won't work. But I can't put carpet direct at this level without putting some string underneath. So I've been AFKing at the spider farm, and I've got myself a load of string, and I've also got myself a load of carpet. So we'll go and get some dye in a minute. I want to do that, and because of the problem we're having with the villagers at the moment, and hopefully it'll rectify itself with 1.12. It should be out Wednesday, which is only a couple of days from now. If it doesn't rectify itself, I want a bit of a backup, so I'm going to create a AFK fishing farm, which I made for BPDorian about 2 months ago, but never got round to doing one myself. So that's what I want to do. I'll knock up that fishing farm, and then at least I'll have a few books knocking about. Are you ready this time? You're not going to help me, are you? So hopefully I'll have a few books, but to start with, I think we'll do a bit of fighting. I hope I've encased him in there properly. Not really a fair fight, I know. However, there it is, I've got it. Not really a fair fight, but I'm a big wuss, and what's the point of putting yourself in harm's way? So that's that done, and that was nice and easy. So I'll run back and just stick my start away for safekeeping. I've not been using my ender chest either. There is stuff in it, but I've not really been using it because a few people on the server have lost their inventories as well, including the ender chest inventory. So everybody's a bit wary about doing that now. That's why I don't have a great deal on me, because I just don't want it to happen to me. So what we're going to do then, I've got a bit of orange dye. I'll just get a little bit more. Now, I'm sure you know, but if you don't, there's a very easy way to get, well, certainly a couple of the primary colours of dye, red and yellow, by getting yourself one of these 2 tall roses and just spamming it with bone meal, and you just get loads of flowers off of it. I'm sure you knew that. So we've got loads of red. And we'll get loads of yellow. And have you noticed as well that sunflowers only ever face east, I believe it is. Facing east, yeah, sunflowers only ever face, no matter which way you plant them, they only ever face east. So now we want to get some dye out of that one, and get some dye out of that one. Red and yellow, orange. Red and yellow, orange. I'll get one more. Never have too much orange wool, can you? Have one of them gives you one of them. Right, we'll run back into the nether. Have I got my string? Oh, I'd have gone then without having all my gear. Don't know how much string I'm going to need. So we'll run in there and start putting some carpet down. Now at the moment this works great. I can't complain at all. Certainly saves me time when I'm going up the other end of the Nether Tunnel. And what do you think about the red carpet? I don't have any red on me now, but I think it breaks it up a little bit. Otherwise I think orange would just be too orange all the way down. I did think about brown to match the magma blocks. Maybe I'll try that later on. Right, we need to get some string down to start with. The only problem with this is no easy way to do it, and I'm probably spamming a load of string at eye level. But I'll come back down and I'll get rid of those in a second. Otherwise it just takes you forever to do. Excellent. Right, so I don't know whether I showed you these as well. I put furnaces in there every section, again just to break it up, just to give it something else to look at, and I think they work okay. Right, let's just run down here and break the ones I've placed too high. That is it, everybody. Finally finished it, and I think it looks fantastic. I guess there's only one thing to do now, and that's ride it. Oh yeah. Oh man, that was fantastic. That is brilliant. Right, so now let's go and sort out this fishing farm. I've put off building one of these because I wanted to focus on the villagers, but if that's going to happen, I can no longer put this off. I'm going to have to build myself a farm, with the AFK fishing farm. So I've chosen a spot to do it. Look at that, fabulous. Chosen a spot to do it. It's just up here. I figured that we're gonna start having. We've got the farm up there, the wheat farm and the automatic bread maker when it's working. We've got the tree farm there. I'm going to put a couple of potato and carrot farms, automatic ones over there. So I figured this was like a farming area. So I'm going to put my fishing farm here. And that's, if my calculations are correct, that's going to be where the sky accesses, and I won't go through any rails or anything else going up there. So I'm kind of hoping that's going to sort itself out. So let's lob down my. Oh, I need to thank, actually. There's some more thank yous I need to do today. I need to thank Foles for giving me a couple of these things. What I call these called shulker boxes. A couple of shulker boxes for some work I helped him with a little while ago. So thank you, Foles, for that. I'll stick your name upon the wall. But a couple of shulker boxes has been fantastic, really, really helpful. So this one's crammed full of my redstone stuff. So if we dig out some of that, I need a couple of those. I need some of that. What else do I need? I need those. I need some of those. And I think that's it for the time being. So we'll... I need the water to be directly under here. So we're going to need a hopper of some sorts coming out of the bottom there. That'll go into my chests, and then next to that I'm going to need a couple of blocks. And next to that, we're not listening to me. And then above that, we're going to need somewhere to put our tripwires. Maybe I should have built this. I don't know why I'm carrying a load of TNT. I got the TNT for voting again. It's brilliant voting, fabulous. So in there is going to go our tripwire, and then behind the back of this, we're going to need a block, and then a metal trap door. Which side? This side. We'll have it coming off this side. Behind the back of this, I'm going to need, and I bet I don't have it. I don't have it. I can't get out. Uh-oh! Is that temporary? That's temporary. Let me get some cobble. I need some cobble, and I don't have any cobble. The beauty of haste 2. Oh, and now I don't have a... Oh, I do. It's just down here. Be prepared, Sam. Be prepared. I need an oak block is what I'm after. Oh, I don't need cobble for an oak block, do I? I need wood. Oh, if only I'd got somewhere that made loads of wood. Dope. Just pretend I'm not doing this. Intermission time. Do, 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 do. No block. Right, where were we? No block behind, I believe, I can't remember. I'd love to, oh, my memory's not what it used to be. No block. There, is that right? Certainly can't get out now. Oh, it's note block. Maybe the note block's one above it. Maybe the note block's one above it. Right, we need a block there, and then I want to put a pressure plate on the front to stop all the water from falling out. So now, if we put some water in there, yeah, I think the note block has to go one more up, doesn't it? We're having none of that as well. If you put it with something above it or below it, it doesn't make a noise, which is perfect. Right, so that's that. Now we need a bit of redstone. Now, in my single player world, the redstone consisted of one blob of redstone, but I'm not sure one blob will be enough. Give me enough time to do what I need to do. So if we need a blob of redstone there, and then a block there and there. So let's see, if I cast my rod into the water now, which is all well and good, now it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'd managed to put the trapdoor one level 2. What was that? Did you hear that? I'd managed to put the trapdoor one block too low, and also because of the server lag, I need a bit of delay in there, so I've stuck a couple of repeaters in there. But it's working, so I just need to stick down my chests now. My chest at the moment, anyway. So if we have that there, and have you going into there, shall I cover that over? Maybe I'll cover that over in a bit. Thinking of making a little room actually and covering and putting a door on the front of it so I can AFK without fear of being attacked by stuff. But it works. If you stand here now and cast at the trap door, you automatically right click and click on the note block, and you can stand here for hours on end. And if you change your right click button to a key on your keyboard and just put a weight on it or something, you can quite merrily AFK for hours. I'm not going to catch a great deal because I don't have access to the sky at the moment. I was just hoping to show you that it worked. Well, it does work. I've got a fish, so we know it works. There you go, a fish, and I'm off casting again. Brilliant. So now I've got 2 fishies. So let's find out what that block is. So if I'm looking at 3483 4842, then I'll go upstairs and dig a hole straight down. If I can remember that. Are you going to remember that for me? 3483 4842 3483 4842 4842. I'm not going to remember it, am I? I think it's 3483 4842, wasn't it? I should really look. 3483 4342. Let's dig down here. I can always fill it back up, can't I, if I'm wrong? Oh, I missed it by 1. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Oh well, so close. Bit of dirt. Where's my dirt gone? Oh, I was kind of hoping to put a bit of glass up there. Let's go up there and put a bit of glass in. So the reason I'm not quite sure why they've done it like this. I suppose it's so you can't build fishing farms all the way underground, but if you've got access to the sky, you do get better catches. It just works better. Oh. And also you need a lure 3 and a luck of the sea 3 mending and unbreaking fishing rod. And that way now you can quite happily spend hours sat here doing nothing apart from fishing, and you can get really decent loot as well. I mean, proper decent mending, enchanting books and puffer fish and armor and fishing rods. I mean, if you don't have a decent fishing rod to start with, AFK for half an hour and you're going to get decent fishing rods. And if you find as well that the lag on your server is a little bit greater than it is on this one, just increase the ticks on the repeaters around the back, and that should be okay. In my testing world on my PC, I didn't need repeaters at all. I just used a bit of redstone. But obviously on here it's a little bit different. One more. Just give me something decent. Come on. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, salmon. So you see, I mean, I've only been on here a couple of seconds and already I've got a half decent selection of fish. So I'll tidy this up for the next episode and then we'll crack on with I've got some work to do in the Nether actually. I'm making a wither skelly farm because I found something interesting out about bounding boxes and nether fortresses the other day. So I'm keen to put that into effect and hopefully start getting some more skulls. But I mean, what have we done today? We've we've got another beacon, which is brilliant, and we've sorted out the Nether Tunnel. I think that looks fantastic. Please let me know what you think about that, whether you think I need to change it up a little bit or do anything else in there. And we've now got ourselves an AFK fishing farm. So even though we've got no villagers, at least I might be able to get myself some books. So I hope you've enjoyed it, everybody. If you have, please don't forget to leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for future videos. This is Fully Off, and I'm out of here.